Hello, everyone. My name is Satyendra. A lot of people call me Satyen. I have been working in tech field for last 30 years, approximate. I'm a graduate of IIT Kanpur, alumnus of IIM Bangalore, worked for many companies like Infosys, Oracle, Mahindra Group, spent good time in US. I did work with the many startups like Holiday IQ as well as Baby OA, Mom and Me. And for last few months back, I decided I want to be a full-time author. So I wrote a nice book on cyber awareness. Uh, Here is the book, Be Cyber Smart, The Family's Guide to Outsmart Scammers. It's a good to see India is progress in digital space. We have seen UPI and a lot of other stuff is happening. It's impacting the life of millions. It's changing the way we work or we live our life. But along with that, we see a lot of unwanted risks coming as a cybercrime. Earlier, I used to read the scam stories in the news, but recently I have seen these scams are happening to known ones, our family members, our friends, colleagues, right? I figured it out like there's not much information in structured way available about cyber scams. There's a lot of information scattered, but not in structured way. So because of that, I wrote this book, Be Cyber Smart, The Indian Family's Guide to Outsmart Scammers. So it has shifted from a technical enterprise focused approach as a CTO to a human centered educational approach as an author. In my CTO role, I was concerned with securing systems and data with technology. Writing a book on cyber awareness made me realize that biggest vulnerability is not in the tech, but in the user understanding and behavior. See, digital hygiene basically means consciously managing your online presence and security. Okay. So what does that mean basically? If you follow a few steps, it will be good enough. Like, for example, having a password manager, okay, to manage your passwords, which are unique, strong, okay, and they're different for different accounts. That helps. Second point is basically using the two-factor authentication or a multiple factor authentication. It ensures that even your password leaks, you are secure. Third will be very cautious about clicking any link, doesn't matter from where it came, or any document which is basically there which you don't download, right? So download and attachment and the clicking link is very very important. And fourth one will be always update your softwares, right? Keep updating them. Okay, there are many ways, but let me highlight three ways which will be very helpful for the people. Okay, first thing is cultivate a mindset of healthy skepticism. Always doubt, never ever believe on things, right? So verify the source of message or full email ID of sender or website URL. Always doubt. Okay. Second, concept of independent verification. Okay. So you got a message in which there's a URL. Better you go to the website yourself by typing in. Okay. Or call the old number which you have saved so that you can call the same person in a different number which you already had. So that's an independent verification. And third would be look for the red flags. Okay, what are these red flags, right? For example, um, hurry, somebody is pushing you for the fast action. Okay, somebody is giving you offer which is too good to be true. These are some of these things, these are red flags, right? If you follow these three top level things, I think you are pretty good in that. Actually, I have a two, one for the normal people, okay, and one for the CXOs here. Okay. Normal people, they always think fraud, it won't happen to me. I know how scam works. That's a myth most people have. The CXOs think my company is too small to be target. Okay. These are the two, dangerous misconceptions, I would say, because they create false sense of security. Okay. The reality is these criminals don't discriminate. They will spread the net, big net, okay, and whosoever comes into that, okay, they will basically scam them. And interestingly, people with a weaker defense will get into trap. And these people will be like people who don't have a too much tech knowledge, tech understanding, and are not much aware of the cyber scams, or the companies who don't have a good defense for cybersecurity. Yeah. Actually, the whole implementation will be challenging. It won't be easy for the CIOs to implement, right? One of the specific area which I want to talk about is consent management process, right? Where the customers have to give you consent for a purpose, okay, of using their data, and also they have right to even change their consent, delete their data, or modify their data, right? So these are the requirement which DPDP Acts put into, right? The challenge, operational challenge, is that the lot of processes, lot of systems will have to be modified to take care of this consent management process. Okay, that's going to be very, very complex because there are so many processes where the customer data is used pretty much everywhere in all the companies, and then integrations will require that to with the consent management system, and most likely this consent management system will be a third party, which government may let us know in future how this consent management will be processed, but most likely to be third party. So integrating with this third party system, so many processes, so many applications will be big operational challenge for the tech leaders. See, in my view, cybersecurity is a combination of insurance as well as enabler of trust, right? Like insurance is a proactive investment from the company to mitigate the risk of business continuity issues or financial losses or the reputation risk which can come because of cyber attacks, right? It also acts as a powerful enabler of the trust for the customer as well as for the partners. So, from my point of view, is a strategic investment which is crucial for long-term success of the company. Yeah. See, yeah, it has been, there for quite some time now, right? The main challenge, I would say, that two challenges I see are prominent. One thing is like a 6 hour reporting mandate, right? The companies have to report within 6 hours of the incident. The issue is that, like, your investigation may not have completed, you may not have the accurate information, but still you have to report. And in case in future, if what you reported proves to be incorrect, then you have different type of challenges. So the 6 hour reporting mandate is quite challenging. Okay. The second is like, this 180 days tamper proof logs, right, of almost all the systems. So the challenge is that log keeping is still a lot of people do it, but keeping a tamper proof is a difficult one, is challenging one. Okay. If there's any tampering found in any of the log, process or the safekeeping of the log, right, the whole evidence goes nullified, right? So these are the two challenges I see. Is a tough one for the CIOs, but yeah, this is how it is.